Hello everyone. So today we are going to look after the basic UI and understanding of the Xcode. So we will look after like how we can start developing or designing some sort of iOS application or Mac application. So basically we are trying to work under the Apple environment and develop some Apple app. So basically for this I think the first step will be to know the basic UI of the Xcode. So to develop or design some iOS application, we need a editor which is the Xcode, comes from Apple. Now if you have already installed Xcode in your Mac, then I think it's good to start. Now I am going to show you from scratch like how you are going to create a project and how you are going to develop an application. So first you need to go to this file. So you can see like I will just click on this new and I will just select on this project. So if I click on this project, I can see like there are lot of options are there by which I can go. So you can see like there in the multi-platform, we can see like there are the different environments are there. So if you are interested to design or develop some sort of application within iOS, then mobile phones or something like that, then I think iOS will be the option for you. If you are interested in design or development of the Mac operating system application, then I think you have to select the Mac. And there are options of watch and TV vision. So all the Apple products are listed over here. Now you will have a interface to work up with the product. So if you are interested in developing some sort of application for the Apple Watch, then you have to go with the watch operating system. So here in this video we are majorly focusing on the iOS app development. So I think it is great to start with the iOS application for the basic level. So you just have to click over this application and just iOS need to be selected and you just have to click on this next. So you can see like here we have this name. I just provided a name. So suppose I provide a basic demo basic app. So this name is there. Now whatever will be your team members, if you want to add them for a particular project or something like that, then you can happily do that. And in the organization identifier, I just put my own name. So if you are interested in putting any of your brand name or something like that, then you are just feel free to do it. And also the interface is the most important part of this project creation. So here you can see like there are two options. So one is the Swift UI and the another one is the Storyboard. Now the Swift UI will enable you to design or develop the application through coding. So if you are if you want to code, if you are interested in some sort of writing of the codes and all, then I think you have to click the Swift UI. Now there are certain cases when the people does not have much expertise over the coding environment and the code. So for them I think Storyboard will be a good option. So the major difference between the Swift UI and Storyboard is mostly about drag and drop. So if you are interested to just drag and drop the components and try to develop or design your own application, then I think Storyboard is a good start for you. But if you are looking for like hard code the stuffs and the codes and then develop or design your own application, then Swift UI is the better option. But one catch is there that if you are trying to build some advanced application like chat bots or maybe some sort of chat application, so anything which is which contains a lot of like complex coding or components, then I think it is obviously better to go with the Swift UI because of the kind of control and over the codes, and it is easy to scale and debug. So we now here in this video we are going to work with the Swift UI console, and the language is selected is Swift, and the testing environment is by default the Xcode testing environment. So now you are all set to go with the project. Just click on this next. So you can see like this is the I would say this is the place or the storage of the application. So you can see like there are all the applications which I have worked on. So create git repository on my Mac, I just uncheck is because I don't need to connect with the git and all version controls and all these stuffs. So you just click over this create, and you can see the application is all set. Now here we are going to understand that what is the UI of this applications of this coding console and how you are going to work with this. So let's start from the left side navigation plane. So there you can see like this is the project which is the demo basic application. Now within the demo basic applications, you can see like there is preview content where there is content view. Content view is nothing but this raw code by which we can manipulate or design or develop our own application. So you can see like there is a console where there is code which is the content view, and also this is how the live demo is looks like for the particular application. So if you are interested, then you can see like there is an option above the content view which is a different, I will say different component. It is not like a coding environment, but it is something which is different. So if you click over this asset, you can see like there are a lot of options are there. Now this asset will help you to upload your own image or own design and just input it into your application. So if you have your own brand logo or you have your own brand icon, then you can just upload it over here and you can just call it to the asset. So if you have uploaded in the asset like your brand logo or something which is your own customized photo or design, then you can just easily call the image and just paste the image into the content view, and you can just have a look over how the image looks like in the live application or something like that. So here if you see in the content view, in the right side we are getting the live application. Now these are the by default the testing functionalities are there, so we are not going to do anything with that. So I think this is something which you should keep by default, and you should not edit this type of content contents. So our main focus is on the content view and the assets. Now if you can see like there are a lot of options which are available here. So if you see like you can bookmark and all those options are there, you can search. Now this option is very useful, which I will say this is something which is going to help you to debug the code, or maybe if there is any bug is there or error is there, then you will be it will be easy for you to identify here. So suppose if I just write some like paste some normal like alphabets or letters, like suppose, so this is something which is wrong. So automatically you can see like there is the error is already there. So there is no such module named this Swift UJJ. So I will say when you are dealing with a large file or large component or large code, then I think this view is going to help you, because you don't need to hover over the whole code to find out or list down all the bugs or errors which you have encountered. So in this way I think you will get all the list of the errors over here in the content view. So this is a very useful. So if you want to just look after or deep dive into the errors, then I think that's a great way to just look after this view. Now we can see like this is something which is the basic console or something like that. Now here in the above section you can see like this is there we have the flexibility of selecting the device. So here my device, you can see that the right tick is there, that is iPhone 16 Pro, that is selected for the preview. Now if you have some sort of interest in testing the application with iPad or some different iOS versions or like iPhone versions, then you can just select from here like what iPhone versions like you are interested to test, and also like iPad or whatever is your interest, just try to just pull it. So I am just selecting this iPhone 16 Pro for the live demo, and we are going to work with this. So in the right side you can see that there is a option which is hide or show the inspector. So let's open this. So I will show you like how what are the functionalities over there. Now here in the Xcode you can see like in the preview section there is like three buttons are there. So I think this button which is there, this button, the first button is helping you when you are trying to check the functionality. So suppose you have designed a button and you want the button, so when we click on the button we will be redirected to a different page of the application. Now if you are redirecting to a different page, so that is something which comes under the functionality. Now if you are interested to check the functionality part, then you should go with the first option. But if you are interested to edit the components over the dashboards or whatever is the UI, so you have to click on this arrow button. So when you are selecting some certain components, you can see like how I am able to select the components from the UI. So now I am showing you that what is the purpose of this right side pane. So if I select on this hello world or something like this, so when we are selecting on this hello world, we can see in the right side of the plane we are getting a lot of options. So now every component which is present here, we can edit the components from two different sides. So one way we can edit, suppose this hello world, I can edit this text from the context content view side, like I just edit the hello world from the coding. And another way I can edit it from the I will say GUI perspective or from the interface perspective. So if I just edit from here and I just remove the D, suppose, so automatically if I click on like return, so you can see like the word automatically updated in the coding environment. So this is how the things are interlinked with each other. So if you are interested to work with the many of the parts, you can just do with the GUI, and there are certain cases where you need help of this code. So if there is something complex or something complex animation is there, then you need to move to this coding. So you can add the coding, so you can change the font. So whenever you are just changing it, suppose if I change it to large title, so you can automatically see that the coding is also constantly getting updated as per my selection from the GUI side. Now you can select the alignment, you can just select the size, and you can control all these aspects of the specific components, and you can just select to any components whatever you want. So now we are going back to the first option, and also we are going to focus on the another important part, that is the this plus button. So if you click on this plus button, you will see that there are lot of components are there which is inbuilt, and that is useful to develop or design applications. So if you want to add a button, you can see like the button is listed over here. So what are the button structure, what the code should looks like, all these things are there. So there are color picker, date picker, and all these important list, menu, all these things are there. So if you are interested in pulling off any sort of image or something like that, once you upload the image to the asset or something like this, you will get this in here. You will also get the API availability check and all these like connections. So you will get, I will say it's nothing but a piece of code which will help you to develop your application, and you will get a lot of options over the colors and all, and also some inbuilt symbols which you can pull anytime. So this is, so now if you want to pull some sort of like information or maybe some component from here to your application, so you just have to click over this, you just have to drag and drop. So if I just drop over here, you can see that I have successfully added a button. So this here the button is. So now when you are clicking on this button, you can just edit the name, and you can just edit the code to know what the button functionality should looks like, and all these stuffs you can do. So this is all about like how you should navigate between the user interface in Swift, or I would say Xcode. Now here you can see like these are the basic functionalities like zoom in, zoom out, and some basics. So I think the major or the important components which are there, that we have already covered in this video, which will enables you to start working on this environment and create your own application. So that's all for now. In the next video we are going to focus on a different solution, or we will deep dive into the code, or see like how we can develop some sort of chat applications or chat bots, or whatever complex solutions we can we are able to design like in this Swift environment. So that's all for now. I hope this you like this video, and see you in the next video. Thanks for being with me. Yeah.